Today our topic is dialects. Before start about dialect, we have to know about language and speech community. So what is speech community and what is language? Language is a formalized set of meaningful sound combinations by which people of a particular society communicates among themselves. And a speech community, a group of people who use the same set of linguistic norm and expectation. According to Leonard Bloomfield, a group of people who use the same system of speech signals is speech community. For example, in Bengali language, আমরা বই পড়ি. Only Bengalis can use and understand the meaning expressed by this particular phoneme. So, it can be said that Bengalis are a speech community. Other speech community will use other phonemes. A language is the medium of expression of a community. That is, a speech community is a group of people using a specific phoneme convention. For example, in English we read books. In Hindi हम किताब पढ़ते हैं. These sentences themselves are a speech community, but the form of a language through which is speech community communicates is not the same everywhere. For example, in Bengali language, we can see Bangladesh and West Bengal share the same language, but the pronunciation of that language are not exactly the same. These regional differences within the same language are called regional language. Actually, a dialect is a special form of a language prevalent in a particular area with the phonetic, morphological, and idiomatic differences from the standard language or literary language. Perrier-May or Goyner-Frank say that in their own book, A Dictionary of Linguistics, about dialects, within quote, a specific form of a given language spoken in a certain locality or geographic area showing sufficient differences from the standard or literary form of that language, as so pronunciation, grammatical construction, and idiomatic uses of words to be considered a dialect and a distinct entity. So, to be yet not sufficiently distinct from other dialects of the language to be regarded as a different language. Now, what is the difference between language and dialect? The distinction between language and dialect is not absolute but relative, not categorical but dimensional. Language is prevalent in a large area and dialect is prevalent in a relatively small area. Language has a universal standard form, and a standard language is used in political, commercial, social, literary, educational, law code, speech, news, and radios. But in dialect, the people of different regions use regional dialects in informal discourse in their own areas. The difference is so clear that the regional forms can be considered not be so great, but that the regional forms become completely separate language. Regional variations within the same language are called dialects. But when these regional differences increase, more than one language are born from the same language. For example, Oriya, Bengali and Assamese languages were initially three dialects of the same language, Maghadi, Apobhrangsha. Later, the distinctive features of these dialects become apparent, lost their mutual intelligibility and get full socio-political, cultural and educational status and recognized as independent language. Now, dialects does not have to be just regional. There are also social dialects. Language can be different between educated and uneducated, between men and women of the society. Language can also vary by profession, like a cobbler's language and a fisherman language are not same. Dialect uses varies with age. On the other, upper classes of society and criminals have their own sign language. So in this discussion, we have to know about dialect map, dialect survey, dialectology and dialect geography. So what is dialectology? Dialectology is the study of dialects, both descriptive and theoretical. And those engaged in this study are known as dialectologists. And what is dialect map? A dialect map is called dialect map when the features that make up the various variations of the language are indicated on a map by region. Dialect map indicate the boundaries of different dialects by looking at isogloss or boundless of isogloss. Now, what is dialect geography? Dialect analysis, dictionaries, grammars and dialect surveys are very important subject for the preparation of maps. A language is widely spread. Language diversity is seen due to geographical regions such as deep forests, mountains, rivers and streams on the way to travel from one place to other place. A lot of work has been done on dialect in India, but there are so many scope to research on dialect in Northeast area. So you can read deeply about dialect and do research on dialect. We can use AI tools on this work, on this research. Okay, today discussion is end. Thank you.